This is Long Island City, Queens, home to the Borden Avenue Veterans Shelter. Now, many people have asked if homeless people can vote, and the answer is yes. They can use their shelter address to register, and even if they are unsheltered, they can use an address of a nearby post office, shelter, or many other establishments. So, I've come here to speak to homeless veterans to see how their lives have changed under different presidents and who they're voting for in a few short days.
We got a big election coming up. Would like to know, who are you guys supporting?
Definitely Trump.
Okay, can you tell me why Trump?
I feel like Trump is actually more capable and he has more experience in being in the fields and everything he's been dealing with. He actually has more experience in the fields and can lead us in a better way than Kamala Harris could. She has a lot of good ideas and things, but she's kind of like all over the place. Like she's not really too sure on how she would go about doing the things she says. But I feel like Trump is more like firm and stern in his word. Like he could get things done.
What do you say to the people that say Kamala Harris has more experience, that she was senator, district attorney, and VP? What would you say to that?
That is true. She's actually vice president. She's a vice president, but she's always kind of been in the back. So it's like I'm not really sure exactly how much credentials that she has, because I never heard about anything she's done as vice president, or I never heard anything about her until she actually ran. But other than being vice president, she actually ran for president. So I'm not sure how her ideals and everything will actually work as an actual president. You know, I think she'd be better off being vice president.
And beyond experience, is there something that Trump has done specifically that you liked while he was president?
Well, there's a lot of things that Obama had already done that Trump kind of like leaned geared towards and tried to trying to go over, and just some of the things he kept and some of the things he didn't. But one of the things I like is, so as far as the jobs and the economy, there's a lot of jobs out there. I get emails, there's a lot of agencies out there like Workforce One. Then there's different things like Black Veteran, VOA, who help vets, and there's different agencies and things out there that help you get jobs. And I notice there's a multiple array of jobs available. There's so much jobs available that they can't even find people who actually meet the criteria, who's qualified to do those jobs. Like jobs where you need degrees, or even in the construction field where you need CDL licenses to transport stuff. You need OSHAs, and you need to learn certain things. There's so many different things available right now, and I think between Obama and Trump, they really have done a good job keeping jobs and keeping programs and things available that can help us out. You know.
Cool.
So.
Are you working a job right now?
Yes, I do security.
Oh, cool. Amazing. When Trump says that he strengthened our military, did you feel something that he did? I've never, gotten perspective of what that means from the inside, right? You're nodding your head. Did you?
He increased our pay by,
Okay.
I was getting paid maybe like an extra $200 when Trump was in office. I don't know about the other guys, if they was out. They're probably already out by the time Trump got in office, right? But when Trump got in office, I was getting paid more. When he left, pay was cut. Bad.
Interesting. So, what did you do in the military?
I was on artillery, so 0811, I was a crewman for artillery. That was my job.
Got it.
It's basically like the backup for infantry.
Cool. And was there a change in morale when Trump was in office versus Biden or Obama?
No. So the morale depends on us. Me personally, I don't really pay attention to politics because they ain't never done for me. The only time I actually started caring about politics a little bit is when I joined the military, because it was messing with my money. But aside from that, and Trump was funding a lot of. He was funding resources for people, but Trump was also heavily into funding the military, making sure that our service members are getting paid, getting the help they need. Veterans as well, because if you go around, you see a lot of homeless veterans, and it's kind of sad because homeless veterans need help, and some of these people don't provide the help they need. Trump was actually one of those persons that was like, let's look out for the veterans. Now, I had nothing against Kamala Harris. I had nothing against illegal immigrants. My family came in here as immigrants, but I see what Trump is saying about immigrants that are coming into this country. A lot of them are runaway fugitives. Now, I don't have an issue with people coming into this country and wanting to do better, and they actually want to contribute to the society. But there's people that want to come in here just, not to do nothing, just to be here. Sorry. There's people that want to come here just to be here, and and it's kind of like fucking us over, like as a whole,
Yeah.
if you look at it, because a lot of us aren't getting the help that we need because they're focusing into you know
Sure.
other things.
Well, when you're talking about the help that you need, can you tell me a little bit about this veterans shelter and what kind of care you guys are receiving?
Yeah, so right here, everybody's here for different reasons. Some people are here because they need help with drugs or to get off them. Me personally, I'm here to get a place to live, my own place. So they help you with that. They help you with it's a whole bunch of help they offer here. You just gotta know how to take it and how to look for it.
Wondering who you're supporting.
All jokes and comments aside, definitely Donald Trump. It's not just because he's this or that or Kamala, whatever. I want my country to work the way it should work.
Yeah.
Us and the rest of these guys that have served, we don't ask for much, and the way things are going, it's kind of like it's a little too intense.
Yeah. When you say the way things are going, what are you referring to?
Just like the economic status of the country, jobs, people not being able to be eligible for certain things. Me, myself, I'm a young guy. I got a lot of things to do, but a lot of those things I probably won't be able to do if Miss Harris gets elected.
Sure.
Again, I just want my country, and the rest of these guys just want it to work the way it's supposed to.
Yeah, but I think this is your Uber. But before you get in there, what did you do in the military?
I was a combat engineer, 12 Bravo, just building stuff and blowing stuff up.
Got it. And
Yeah.
are you living here or?
I am. I'm in the process of getting some housing. It's a little lengthy
Yeah.
and how would I say, like, tedious, but for those who have their head on straight and kind of have that focus, and some of us, most of us do, it's just the state and the city and all those people that we need that support from, we have to get it from them.
Yeah.
Because we can't do it on our own.
It says you're a security agent. Is that what you do now?
Yes,
or?
I am a security agent. I work for a wonderful security company. They've given me stability. They've given me time and patience, and if it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't be where I'm at right now. So,
Okay.
I'm just doing my thing. I'm trying to help out these other vets as best as I can. Hopefully, we make the right choices in the next couple of days.
Yeah, good for you, man. I'll let you be on your
Nice
way.
talking to
Appreciate
you.
it. My name's
Appreciate
Nate.
it. Thank you.
Take
Oh,
care.
Alex.
Who are you supporting for this election?
Who am I supporting for the election? No, to me. Well, since it doesn't matter. We have to serve them no matter what. We're all veterans in this building.
Although he wouldn't reveal who he prefers for the election, I wanted to include his statement about this veterans shelter and all shelters in the country in general.
What winds up happening, you'll catch a mental illness outbreak, and instead of them getting the proper treatment and everything, they cycle them down into like psych wards and stuff, and then people get booty juiced and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like, so they wind up getting stuck in a cycle, and then they don't get out of it.
What did you do in the military?
I was in tanks.
You were in tanks? Who are you supporting?
I'm supporting Miss Harris.
Harris?
Yeah, she got
Can-
more experience.
Is there anything about her experience that you like that she did?
A lot of things I like she did. She got a career, right?
Yeah.
She came all the way through the political system, as you would say, even though it was judicial. However, she ain't messed up then, why should she now?
Is there something specific that she did while VP, or district attorney or senator that you liked?
A few things. She made a career out of it.
Besides making a career out of it, is there?
Wait a minute. I can't vouch for how other people feel.
No, that's fine.
I'm only vouching how I look at other people. She, to me, she's successful. Compared to her opponent, well, come on. Keep it real. He just want to be president so they don't go to jail. He committed treason when he attacked the White House. He should have been gone.
You mean the Capitol building? Yeah.
The White House.
Oh, okay. Got it. Understood. Sir, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Next up, I saw a veteran who looked interested in the interviews that we were doing, and you can see exactly how someone in his place sits on the fence until Election Day.
Who would you prefer to win?
I would say I prefer Harris.
What makes you want to vote for Harris? What's pushing you in that direction?
Media persuades me to choose that way. A part of me thinks, there might be a small part of me that thinks the government fights so hard to keep him from being president. Maybe he could be a good president.
When you say they're fighting so hard to keep him out of office, what are you referring to exactly?
How they try to portray him like a bad person.
Okay. So you don't think he's a racist?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't judge by what other people say. I judge by what I know from personal experience. So Trump knows how it feels to be black.
He knows how it feels to be black, you said?
In a way, to try to portray him as a bad person, you got something in common.
To potentially get a different perspective, I went to the Veterans Hospital back in Manhattan.
We've got an election coming up, and I was wondering, who do you want to win?
The right person.
Okay, and who would the right person be?
It depends on who's voting.
You'd be voting.
No, I don't vote.
Oh, how come you don't vote?
Because it's a trick.
Oh, how's it a trick?
Come on, young man.
Tell
Look,
me.
put it like this. Number one, you give me the great chance to vote. Wonderful, beautiful thing. But you also give me the only two people who's running. Where's that fair? How come anybody running who I want to? Maybe I want to vote for myself. Maybe I want to vote for you.
Sure.
You understand?
Yeah, I appreciate that vote.
Okay,
You can
there
write
you
me
go.
in,
There you go.
But
There you go.
I don't have any chance of winning, and nobody else does besides two people. So do you have a preference between those two people?
No, because the wolf and the fox are the same animal.
You feel like they are just the same? They're gonna do the same
The
things?
wolf and the fox are the same animal.
Okay.
A great man said a long time ago, voting Democrat to protect you from the Republicans is like going to the wolf to protect you from the fox.
You want Trump or Harris to win?
I'll probably go with Harris.
Okay, why Harris?
Well, I've been following Trump for years. He's not the right person. You know,
Yeah.
I get one example. He used to have one of the gambling places. What you call it? Where they gamble in Las Vegas?
Oh, a casino. Yeah.
Yeah, casino.
Yeah, and went bankrupt.
It went bankrupt.
Yeah.
Also, he had what's that? Trump College.
Yeah.
Where'd that money go?
Trump University. Yeah.
Yeah. He had money for vets. Where'd that money go? See? And for all these years, he's been doing fraud with his business. He's been getting away.
Mm-hmm.
And he was saying what he was doing. Oh, I'm the only one that can do this. I'm the only one that can do that. And the way I see it, he's just in for himself. And another thing, when he had that meeting with the Russians, him and Putin, yeah, go in the room and start talking about what? See, there's too much going on that he's doing, and they're not really following up on. You know, he's in it for himself.
It's clear from this episode of how divided our country is, even with a specific segment like homeless veterans. That's why Polymarket is showing this election as a dead heat. There's over $3 billion being bet on just this presidential election, and I think that's making it more accurate than any poll. And with the link in the description, you can check out all the odds for the swing states as well. You see, in this episode, some veterans say that Trump paid them more, while others don't want a man who has had some of his businesses go bankrupt. There are different issues that people value, and through doing over 300 interviews, all I wanted to show is how real people will be making their decision on the 5th. In a future episode, I would love to speak to veterans who are not homeless and subscribe for that. In the meantime, if you want to see who truckers are voting for, just click this episode on the screen and I'll see you there.